Oh, did you pass out again? Welcome back. We have returned to the world of Inkshade. And away we go. This continent must seem so vast to you, but I assure you it is utterly insignificant. Now choose. No, we're just going to keep pushing down the same path. Will it be a club to the side of the skull, or perhaps a sickle between your ribs? How will you meet your end on this attempt? Hopefully nothing too dramatic. The exact topography may be unfamiliar, but you must rely on the only map you have, and so you press on into the western lands. Whomever stands in your way will not be standing for long. Acolytes of the clergy do not fear death. In fact, they deliver it without bias. You must do the same to them. Alright, so we do have a magic user out there, but our Wretch is now resistant to magic. That will be helpful. In fact, I think that means none of these guys can hurt us. Oh, that one can. That guy does 2 damage. And he has 3 movement. That's rough. Alright, so the main aim is to keep the Wretch away from him and keep everyone else away from everyone else. So, let's put our ranged units here. Our Lancer. We're going to have to do a little bit of retreating, but let's go. Actually, this magic user's got a lot of range as well. It seems you are training your crew well, Captain. So much so that as they become stronger, you attract the attention of more powerful foes. I do so hope you're apt to the added challenge. For I too may choose to upgrade my pieces. Ah, that's what's going on. Okay. Well, that's a little unfortunate, but we'll make do. This guy can go here and strike without fear. The magic user will hit him, hopefully. We need to get the others out of range. This magic user is going to be striking us as well. Tough. So we'll have to split the damage. We'll shoot him. We can take him here. He'll probably get hit by the magic user. And this one's going to get hit by this magic user. Yeah, it's kind of tough, isn't it? Not much we can do about it, though. Okay, well, we'll end the turn. Oh, they're both going to go for the same guy, bring him down to 1 health. And that's our melee Lancer. So, unfortunately, this basically means that the Lancer is out of business. Supposedly we can't strike from anywhere. So, let's go up here. Okay, we shot him. Now, this one will be in range, but the 2 damage won't be, so that means we can shoot with the archer, and then our Wretch can go in to finish him off, and lure the 1 damage guy out. There you go. Losing no health. Perfect. The next one, we can try and lure him out as well, and he'll deal 1 damage to us, and then we should be good to go. So, let's do that. We'll deal 1 damage here. He'll just shoot him because he's in the same spot as his predecessor. And then our Lancer. And we may as well get this guy close, but not in range, because he would just die. So let's do that. Now he'll advance, deal 1 damage to our Wretch, thanks to the defense that the Wretch has, protecting him. And we'll deal some damage. The Lancer can advance and do that. Oh, this guy can't, but that's okay, because we wanted to move the Wretch over here anyway, so that we're in range of the other one. Now he'll advance on us, we're good. Good stuff. Alright, so we made good time on this one, and we didn't die. That's important. Alright. We get ourselves a selection of units here, the Occultist or the Acolyte. You know, I think we'll take the Occultist here. The 2 damage enemies are pretty scary, though. The circling hat was this? I think this was boons, right? Hexes? Boons and curses. Yeah. We're going to avoid that because that costs real script. I can appreciate a desire for knowledge. Somewhere along the way, the Clergy of Ire became rather upset, baleful even. Perhaps it was because they were the first to measure the northern winds, to determine that these particular air currents blew nothing but misfortune. across all those who sought the abyss. I'm curious why we'd want to seek the abyss. We could go for more lore, or we could go for a fight. I kind of just want to read the lore. You know, there's something worth knowing. When the clergy warned the continent of the foul winds that blew from the north, no other region listened. Like so many truths, the one they spoke went unheard. For ages they tried to halt the northern expeditions, theorizing that the winds were a response, to keep the unwanted out of the northern skies. And for ages they were ignored. Such events would brew ire in even the most pious. And there you have it. We could go for combat, or we could go for a random event. I feel like combats are probably the way to go, just to earn more script. So let's do that. Another fight. Maybe I could have gone for a random event. That's fine. A large plane is your next obstacle. If you were faster on your feet, crossing it would be no issue at all. Perhaps those figures with the slender blades could give you a few lessons on the matter. Look at this guy. So those are long steps, which are pretty scary. This one has, oh my goodness, 3 range and 2 damage. I think there will be casualties here. A knife thrower, not too bad. Oof. Could we fight these guys from outside of their range? Maybe? If I got the Wretch in here, he could block this one in. We could have one of our ranged units take out the knife thrower. And then these guys we could kind of whittle down. I think this is doable. Okay, so let's get the Wretch. Where is he? He's over here. He needs to be 1, 2, 3. Oh, he might not block them in. We need 4 movement. Unfortunate. 1, 2, 3. Would an archer be able to shoot up this? I actually just realized there's a bridge. But he's ranged. So, yeah. He's ranged, which means we need to get across that bridge. Wow, this is going to be a challenge. Alright, well, I'm going to put the Lancer over here. We'll put the 2 archers over here and kind of hope for the best. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. I don't know. Let's see. We won't be in his range, so it should be okay. Let's get him over here. Actually, whatever. Messed up a little bit, I think. Before we go with him, we'll make sure we can shoot the knife thrower with the archer without being in range. That's all good. Alright, let's get over here. We'll take a damage on the Lancer, unfortunately. But so be it. Can't do anything to avoid that. And he's just out of range. If we step over here. Okay, let's group up. So there. That's our Lancer. Unfortunately, that means... Wait, what? The Lancer was in range? Oh, dear. Well, I guess that sort of answers our question of how we're going to deal with this one. Wait, why can't I shoot him? Oh, I see. This is going to be a problem. Alright, so fortunately we can take him out. This 1 health guy is still going to hurt us. He'll walk around. Wow. Sure hit a challenging point already. So 1 health, 1 damage, 1 damage, 1 damage. These guys, 1 damage. Oh, 2 damage there. So we got to watch out for that guy as well. Otherwise, the Wretch can start soloing things. So let's get him out there to start leading them out 1 by 1. We'll just shoot him there, and yeah. We might need to upgrade our actual damage to be able to eliminate enemies from afar. That's some range, but it's a single magic damage, which doesn't bother us too much. So we're going to step over here. He's going to advance to attack us, and then these 2 will pop out and surprise him. And I think we're okay there, yeah. So we'll take a step. Okay. here he comes. No problem. And he has 3 health, so we'll take that out. The magic guy will be next. Of course, we do have to watch out because he'll be attacking from range, but we can slowly pull him back. Oh no, what's this? So I have to go here? And this guy can step here, and that's okay. All right, very good. There's magic, but we resisted it. I could run up. I mean, in theory, we could take them both out, but then he... Oh. Use those 2 spots. He would not be in range. He would not be in range. He would not be in range. Oh, this guy would be. Magic user there. 1, 2... Oh, not if we're stepping here. And this one only has 2 health. So this is okay. And further, we'd be luring 2 of them out at the same time. There's overlap. Oh no, how are we going to do that? It might be okay, because he stays back a little bit. 1, 2. I don't know. I don't know about this. We might have a problem. All right, let's go for it. We'll hit him, lure these 2 over. And we need to be prepared with this guy. Okay. There's the magic user. Oh, what? Oh my goodness, because the magic user went first. He blocked the other one's path. That's so funny. Well, that works very much in our favor because now we can retreat with these. Look at that. Lucky us. And we can move him back to a spot where we're still in the magic user's range, but not in the other guy's range. So now we're only fighting 1 at a time. Perfect. Okay, very, very good. Now we can walk up here, get him. Okay, this is working. We're not winning on time, of course, but our people are still alive, and that's what matters. Now there is overlap on these guys. So what I'm going to be very careful about, 1, 2, 3, we do need to deal the damage. We'll be very careful about luring him. No, that'll be fine. That'll be fine. Let's do it. So lure, do that damage. Get this close. And then him as close as we can as well. Okay. There we go. We took 1 damage because he deals 2. We have 1 defense. And now... Oh. We're fine. We're fine. Shoot him. Shoot him. See, the main thing is I have to watch out about our archer because our archer has to be shooting in a straight line. But this is fine. So the long step can advance on us. We will be okay. Excellent. So now we head up here. We're flanking around. We could go for the golden tile, but at this point, because our Wretch has the defense, he's immortal. Cannot be defeated by any of these guys, so we don't mind luring them in 1 at a time. So we'll go up here, attract this one's attention. All right. And then we'll skirt around him to get the other one's attention once this guy is downed. Perfect. All right, good. We have ourselves a strategy that's working quite well. There you go. Flanking him. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. You exit the large field and not without relief. Running across a plain is less preferable than sailing through the sky, after all. Yeah, we did lose our Lancer. Sad times. We'll need to find a replacement here. Who do we get? I can click on the box. The Punisher. Ooh. He's like a Lancer, but with 1 less range and 1 more damage. Let's take the Punisher. Oh, are the options? And you only just finished cleaning your blade. Are the options from the enemies that we just fought? Is that how that works? I hadn't really noticed that before. I have to pay attention. As the sky becomes shadowed, you get the sense that you are being observed. Something is lurking just out of sight. We've been here before. And there was quite the ambush. Enemies behind every tree. Very easy to miss them. Yeah, look at these guys. So sneaky. They all deal 1 damage, though, as far as I'm aware. Which means I could just throw a Wretch in. Probably be fine. Can't tell, but do these guys... Is that double magic damage? That is frightening if it is the case. That might be a Punisher. I'm not so sure. It's difficult to see because of the darkness. But I think the Wretch can handle all of these guys. We're not sending him alone. Let's get the Wretch in here. How do we want to deal with these guys? We want to lure them one at a time if possible. This one has a ton of range. These two do. This will be a challenge. So for enemies attacking around corners, I think the magic guy is pretty good. The Wretch here will advance on him, and then we'll try and take this one out from range. Ooh, we have our 2 rangers. We have their Punisher as well. Moves 3, deals 2 damage. That is pretty good. 1, 2, 3 takes him out in 1 hit, right? Okay, let's get our Punisher in. And I feel like the Hunter's probably better, right? Does he have 2 or 3 range? I think he has 3 range. He has 3 range and it's flexible. It doesn't have to be in a straight line. So I kind of prefer him, even though he has 1 fewer health than the archer. Okay, with this one, we can skirt around. Take him. There you go. And the Punisher will remove this guy all on his own. Now, unfortunately, yeah, we're in range. I thought so. Dang. So we will be taking damage from this guy hiding behind the tree. And this one behind... Oh no, this one behind the tree can go for our magic user too. Yikes. These 2 will be advancing on him. We're going to have way too many enemies here. I've messed up. What I should have done is I should have stuck to one side. Oh no, there's even more people behind the tree than I realized. We have lured way too many. This might be the end. There goes our magic user. Oh no! Ah! Why did he not attack the magic user? I don't know. Can we retreat and get out of their line of sight and all that? I know the Punisher, I feel like the Punisher needs to keep moving, but there's going to be more people behind the trees. Surely. Maybe not. Maybe he's okay. Okay. Let's send the Punisher over here. There you go. Our magic user is still alive, which is very fortunate, but not for long if we use him to help take out one of these 3 health guys. Can we retreat? I don't think so. I don't think we can get away from them. Although him, here's a thought. We could blockade the path a little bit. So if I... Oh no, because of the way the damage dealt. So this one can't stand here to help blockade. So we need to remove this guy. I mean, the magic user is an issue as well. I don't think there's any way for our magic user to survive, so we'll just have to make use of him. Deal the damage that he can. It's sad, but that's just the way things go sometimes. Alright. Oh. Wait a second. Oh my goodness. There's even more than I realized. Our Punisher's all the way over here. Can he flank them? Oh my goodness. Look at the range. There's no way we're making it through this. Okay, deal as much damage as we can. So I go here. Take out this magic user. And the Punisher is going to make his way around. I mean, I guess the thing is, if I keep the Punisher alive, he can help us with that 3 health unit. And the Wretch can take out all of these guys on his own. let's do that. We're going to make it through this. We won't be getting any bonuses for time. It's going to take a little while. Okay, so now that we've done that, we need to watch out for more ambushers. We need to watch out for this 2 damage guy somewhere. It's 2 damage magic user. But otherwise, we should be okay. As long as no one runs out from the trees, it should be fine. Let's lure one of these gentlemen over. Now, we don't want to get both of these guys at the same time. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. They don't have much range. In fact... Oh, they do have overlap there, though. No, they don't. That's fine. So we'll go around, deal 1 damage with him, and then 2 damage with the Punisher. Nice. And then we have the same deal with this guy. 1 damage here. 2 damage here. Oh! This guy deals 2 damage. Oh no! That's bad. I did not realize. I think I made a note of that when we were doing a first scan of the area, but I forgot. Which means, if this guy is a 2 damage magic user, we are in trouble. Unfortunate. Alright, we'll end the turn, pull this one out. But I think that's going to be the end of the road. Let's step a little further back. So he can move as far back as possible. And he'll move to the edge of the magic user's range. We're doing this so that the Punisher can hopefully get in. Just like that. So we have a 2 health Punisher, and we have a 1 health, 1 defense Wretch. And I think this is a 2 damage magic user, which means neither of my guys can approach safely. So we'll just do this, but I think that's the end. Oh, he's gone. And our Punisher can't even get close enough, so we'll just send him to his doom. Too bad. Too bad. Well, we got taken out pretty quickly there. Definitely need to earn more script, get some more upgrades. In case you haven't figured it out, the pieces you add to your crew during a journey are only present for that journey. That is to say, aside from the pieces in your starting collection, when each journey ends, everybody dies. He had told us that before. How much money do we have? We have 84, not bad. Okay, so more movement, more strength. These are useful things. Adding magic, I'm tempted to do that because it's cool. That's pretty much my whole line of thinking there. It's cool. Would it make sense to work on upgrading other units though? I don't know. I think having a super strong Wretch is exciting to me. Eggs in one basket. The Lancer's so good. I don't know. We could get the Wretch to have more defense, that'd be helpful too. Because that's kind of our main issue right now, is he is melee. So getting in range of those 2 damage enemies is a real struggle. What if we made a really long range unit? This guy could have enormous range. That's pretty good too. The knife thrower. 50 for 4 range on the knife thrower. We can get more damage as well. But I honestly, I really just want to add more stuff to the Wretch. So I'm going to. Let's add the magic. That is my decision. Whether it was a good one or not, I do not know. In fact, I'm probably not making the right decision, but so be it. Now, no matter how many times you are slain, you carry on, east, west, or north. Which is it this time? Maybe we should try a different direction. Maybe we can face some easier enemies and go a little further. Due north is your choice. Well, if you insist. I'm sure the locals are friendly and don't do anything beyond the norm. They certainly wouldn't murder outsiders. I suspect he's lying. Far to the north, just before the edge of the continent, lies Port Mercador. You can contract an airship there, and if you have a completed star point, you can sail farther north still. Now then, begin your journey, Captain. Okay. You are weary, but fight on you must. I'm not weary, we just started. What are you talking about? You see an underground passage. It beckons you to submerge yourself and fade into the cool black nothingness. But villagers bar your path, and so they must die. Okay. Well, we do have a good number of villagers to face, but wait, this guy has a sword and a magic. Which is no challenge for my Wretch. We're going to put the Wretch in the front, and he can just absorb all the hits. I'm really tempted. Oh, there's another guy. Right. Oh, this guy has two attack. Need to watch out for the hidden lycanthropes. I'm really tempted though. These guys don't have much range, so it doesn't really matter what we do with them. We'll put these guys like so and start. We'll take out the lycanthrope and this guy because we have 2 damage on our Wretch. And then he's going to summon 2 more gentlemen. Oops, we'll just send him down here, whatever. Take a step back. And fire. Okay. Alright. No problem on these guys. Now, is this the one with the magic and yeah, it is. So we definitely want to take him out. I think we're taking both of them out regardless, because we have a total of... Ooh, math is hard. We have a total of 5 damage. There's 6 health there. So we are not taking both of them out. We'll be losing 1 health. Let's take him out first, though. And we'll be summoning another enemy. And that's okay. On the next round. So we'll go over here. Yeah, whatever. Shoot him. Head up here. Poke him with a lancer. And may as well get another shot in on him, even though that doesn't help us health-wise. Oh, apparently I summoned 1 more than I expected. That's okay. We'll be fine. Over here. Oh, he's another one of these fancy damage and magic type gentlemen. We're going to make our way backwards. I don't want to be taking too much damage here. In fact, I messed up a little bit. I maybe should have taken him out first. That's okay. We'll be fine. I'm just going to retreat a little bit. 1, 2, 3. So if this guy's not in the way, then he goes 1, 2, 3, and he can attack around here. So we don't want our archers in range of that 2 damage person. So we're just going to wait. See? And that's why. Good stuff. So let's go in it. We'll take him out. And then the ranger can step over here, finish him off. And our lancer will poke him for the win. Very good. As you step over the final villager's body, the sound of scraping rock drifts to your ears. 2 shadows can be seen in the cave's mouth. 2 new foes, or 2 new candidates for your crew. We can only take 1. We have a villager and a hunter. We'll take a hunter. More ranged units are nice. Combat or lore? Let's go for lore. More history then. A truly wonderful land once existed. It consisted of 4 regions and it was unified, prosperous. But most importantly, it kept to itself. Like most everything, however, such a haven could not avoid certain horrors like the entropic decay of all that exists. That is part of the reason why you only have 3 paths to choose in this game we're playing. How many have fallen? 50? 100? How many among your crew? Alas, there is no time to ponder. Oof, that was violent. Alright, we are in a mineshaft. Farther in, a lone torch illuminates the cave, but scraping rocks can be heard not far off. Oh, there are enemies in the shadows. This is going to be quite the fight, I think. Does that guy have... He has 3 movement. Okay. Who here deals 2 damage? Let's focus on them first. Keeping our wretch alive is the name of the game. So that these guys deal 2 damage, but it's split, which is good for us. I don't know how we're going to manage this one. Get everybody to the sides. I mean, our wretch can get in there, and everyone else can hang back. We can just let the wretch do all the work, in theory. I don't know if it'll work that way in practice, but who knows? Actually, let's keep the lancer out. Put all the ranged units in. And that's the game plan. So if I get in here, what's their range? Oh no, this guy has enormous range. And he's super dangerous. Oh no, it's not gonna work. 1, 2, 3. We do have 3 spots they could hang out safely. Let's give it a go. I'm gonna start off by attacking the most dangerous one, and then... no, it's not gonna work. He can reach everywhere. Can we step... Oh, we can step back here. Oh! He can still hit us, though. We're gonna do that. We might end up luring one of them out. Oh! Oh! What is this? Oops. Well, that didn't work. Hey, we get script for the enemies killing each other. Isn't that interesting? Well, we need to help with these guys. So, unfortunately... Yeah, we already lost a unit. Shoot him. And... this one has a little more health. What's the range on these guys? This one can definitely attack us. So we'll just attack from here. Stand still. Okay. How much health does he have? He has 2 health. These guys can finish him off. I hope. We're going to head over here. Take that one out. And our 1 health friend, yeah, he'll head this direction. Okay. Oh, we're good, we're good. He deals 2 damage. Get him, boys. Alright, we are surviving. We lost 1. It's not the end of the world. In fact, I'm just going to send the Wretch over here. And see who pops out. We'll advance with these 2. You'll be fine, I'm sure. Okay. Alright. Come into the light. No problem. Now, is that it? Yes, it is. You consult your map to see if the chosen exit was desirable. The dirty page suggests that this was the case, and of course, a map would never lie. Alright. We have a villager and an illuminary. Neither excites me. The illuminary seems directly inferior to the villager. Is that true? We're going to skip them. Do we need more units though? No, we're going to skip them. I think we're still good because we had picked someone up already. The treasure chest or the combat? I kind of feel like doing the combat here. I think we get more money overall, as long as we do complete it in a reasonable amount of time. Light pours in from the center of this chamber. It's an ideal place to rest your weary group. But like so many things you desire, rest will not be granted. Okay, we have another fight in the dark. Okay. Well, let's put people in, because I can't see the enemy, so I don't really know what stats they have. They seem pretty slow, though. Is that true? This guy all the way over here. Here. He has 2 health. We're going to put... Or he has 3 health, I mean. Is that right? Might be 2 health. I'm not sure. He has range, so we'll put the Wretch near him. And then just arrange the others in some manner. We'll see how it plays out. So I can head in here. I do see there are enemies in the corners. I have no idea what their stats are, but it looks like they can't move very far, so that's good for us. It says that I can attack from here, so let's do that. There's an enemy on here? Wait, what? Oh, there's an enemy down here. Ah. Okay, let's try and stay out of his vision. Oh, there's one right here, too. Alright. I see, I see. We'll go over here. Shoot this one. Okay, they have 1 health. That's good. Go over here and shoot this one. And there are enemies around, but it looks like they don't have much range, so our Lancer can deal with that. Okay. I heard the sound of enemies moving, but I don't know where they are. Okay. We can kind of see stuff by doing this. Take him out. There's an enemy here. I'm liking the 3 range with flexibility. Okay, so these guys seem to be kind of pushovers. This is working well. How are we looking? Take him out. Actually, there's no one else to attack, so I'll just sort of sit in the center of the room where the light is. And the Wretch can go trying to lure more enemies towards the light. Okay. Oh, and that was it. The moss and ferns seem to jostle slightly. They have at least 1 more meal today. And our choice is an Illuminary or a Mortuum. That might be the guy we were just fighting. They seem extremely weak, and those are some awful stats. 1 movement, 1 range, 1 health, and 1 attack. Why would we want them? Maybe they upgrade really well, like the Wretch. Should maybe have a look at that, but for now, we didn't lose anybody. I don't feel a need to replace them. So, combat, and then... campfire for more people. I think we'll take this left combat and head up here. We might even take that symbol there. I believe that was the one where you could exchange 2 people for 1. Maybe we could get ourselves another Wretch. I don't know if that's even an option. The Wretch might be something that's particular to us. The path widens before you, and you see 2 groups of enemies, each ready to fight the other. What an untimely arrival on your part. Okay. So I see werewolves, lycanthropes, fighting the non-werewolves. Is likely the case. What we could do is try to get out of here. Oh, jeez. This is going to be kind of dangerous. How far do these guys move? They move a decent distance. They deal 2 damage, don't they? Yeah, okay, those are scary. He deals 2 damage, but split. So I like these guys with the split damage. That's pretty good for us. For our Wretch. So our Wretch could stand here and fight them, but we need to take out these 2 lycanthropes because they are dangerous. So let's get Lancer. Yeah, we'll just do this. I think we're actually going to lose somebody right away. Because these guys have range. But we'll make our way over in this direction anyways. Trying to get away from the ranged units. Oh, actually only 1 ranged unit can reach up there. That might be okay. Alright. In fact, they didn't even attack us. That's good. Maybe they recognize that we're helping with these other enemies. Hang on, who can reach where? Nobody? Oh, I think we're going to be perfectly fine. Excellent. The enemies advance? Okay, they're just doing a little patrol. So we handled those werewolves. That's cool. We could send the Wretch in on his own. Really. There's no reason to risk anybody else. Here, we'll lure them. Oh, there's a tree stump. We're going to take a few steps in this direction. The Lancer can help with this guy. Okay. He'll advance because... Oh! I put him in range. My bad. You know what? Let's just stick to sending the Wretch in. Everyone else can hang around on the sidelines. One-man army. Oh. Okay. You skitter from the battleground before more foes pour in. That went quite well. I thought we were in trouble there at the start. And a hunter or a lycanthrope. I think we'll take the hunter. Yeah, we could use them. In fact, should we upgrade the hunter? Hang on, let's have a look at the upgrades and how much money we have. Because we have 2 or 3 of them on the team now. Where is the hunter? This guy. So we could increase his damage, we can increase his range. 10 more points, or 10 more money, we could increase both of them. That would be nice. I feel like increasing his range. 4 damage. Some good movement. But another option is the Wretch. We have 120. We could increase his defense. Hold on. Did I not give him 2 strength? We've been dealing 2 damage, right? Oh, I gave him... That's right. I gave him another magic, of course. I could give him a 3. I'd rather go for defense. Defense and or resistance. Actually, our resistance is maxed. So let's get more defense. There you go. The Wretch is even more immortal. So now, the only thing that frightens us is the 2 magic damage enemy. The scent of roasting meat fills the air, and quiet conversation reaches your ears. The latter is abruptly cut off as you emerge into the clearing. So none of these enemies... Oh, this one right here. Okay. Ah, he's got 1 resistance as well. Wow. Okay. Oh, what's he doing? 1 damage... 1 of each damage. So the only one that poses a threat to the Wretch is this one here. But the problem is, the Wretch can't take him on his own, because the Wretch only deals 1 damage to him, and he deals 1 damage back, and the Wretch has only 2 health. So, can't send him on alone, which means we have to bring other people along. And that, in turn, means we have to avoid losing our other people in this fight. 1, 2, 3, and these guys are all over the place. Okay, well, the Wretch will hopefully be the one absorbing the blows. Hang on, what do these guys have for range? I mean, there's a lot of range going on. Yeah. Definitely need to take this guy out. He deals 3 damage in total. There's no way we can let him live. Okay, here's the plan. 1, 2, 3. I imagine the Wretch can get up this step here. So we're going to put the Wretch over on this side. He's going to go attack him. With his 2 damage, he can take out the 2 health enemy. And the other 3 units that we use will be dealing with this 1 3 health enemy. Now, I think we'll need to use the Lancer because he has 3 health. And then the Hunters have 2 health each. I'm going to... Yeah, we're going to do it like this with the Archer because he can just tank a little bit better. Okay. So if I take a step back, we shoot him. Good. Over here, shoot him. And then he can move back here. There you go. The really dangerous enemy is gone. And... Actually, hold on. Is this 2 health? No, he has 3 health. And this guy over here is gone. Now the enemies can attack. They'll deal... Ooh. That was 2 damage. I did not realize. Oh yeah, it was split damage. I knew that. So he needs to get out of line of fire for sure. And he will be out of line of fire if he steps here, so that's good. 1 damage. And he's going to be a little bit insistent on hurting our Lancer, I think. Let's go here. There we go. We're in the corner. So we'll have them advancing. This guy can get up and start dealing with the ranged units. Good stuff. Okay. We'll survive this. There you go. And then you guys can just sit tight. Alright, a tree crashes down. It came from an entirely different direction. You choose not to investigate. And we do get some people though. A villager and a luminary. I'm going to ignore them both. They would not contribute to our cause. Now, okay, who could we get rid of, realistically? Hunters are pretty good. I mean, I like our crew. I don't feel a need to get rid of them, but getting another Wretch would be nice. I think we'll just go for the money. Getting more upgrades is more important to me than getting further. Combat or treasure chest? Let's take the treasure chest. Okay. I don't know how much we got there, but it looks like a sizable amount. So we can head for the question mark. Let's do the question mark. See what that is. If you don't know what you want, then perhaps this will do. Oh, it's a combat. That's fine. Oh, it's not fine. Your map brings you to another cave, but unlike the others, this one is well lit. All the better for you to watch your crew die. Yeah, I think that's probably what we'll be doing here. Although, our Wretch... Hang on. 3 damage? Oh no, they have 3 damage enemies. How am I supposed to deal with that? Oh, and then this one has 2 magic. Unfortunate. He has 4 health and 3 damage. That's scary. I think we're going to go to the age-old lure them away strategy. We'll have some archers. And we'll retreat. We don't want to lure too many of them at once, though. I can't lure this guy because he's going to... Wow. He's going to be dealing damage no matter what. We'll lure all the others and isolate him, in theory. Yeah, that's the theory. That'll work. Surely. So I can move him over here. Get his attention. And these guys are going to have to skedaddle. Oh. Hold on. We can shoot him from the other side here? Alright, let's do that. This one deals damage. But we can lure him anyways. No, let's just play it safe. Back up a little bit. Can this guy attack from there? Yes, he can. Okay. So here comes this one. Deals damage to us, unfortunate, but saves us a little bit of time. And then these guys are all wherever. We're going to deal with him swiftly. Okay. Now we need to lure more out. This archer is just going to keep shooting at us. How do we deal with this big guy? That is a challenge. Unfortunately, I think we're just going to have to bite the bullet and take a hit. So be it. I mean, the Wretch is immune to everything except for this guy and this guy, right? No other surprises? Doesn't look like it. So as long as we can avoid being hit by him with the Wretch, it should be okay. Whether that is possible, I don't know, because he has 3 movement and 2 range, so yikes. We're gonna be losing somebody. Oh well, that's just the way the cookie crumbles. We can... Actually, you know what? Maybe we sacrifice one of our hunters. Take out another archer in the process. Our Wretch stays at full health, so he can help deal with that one there. I think that might be the path we go. Oh, he's going to shoot. Oh no, he's going to go first and shoot him, and then he's going to come in and damage us anyway. I may have made a grave mistake. No. I screwed up. All right. Well, that's too bad. That is very unfortunate. Oh, we don't want to be in range. Although I don't think we can do anything about it. Yeah, I think I've messed this up. Well, let's get this guy going on all these other enemies. And we'll just have to avoid drawing the attention of him. I can go here. Okay. What is the range on this one? 1, 2, 3. So if I try to move my archers in, they'll get struck by him. Which means... Let's take him out. And we'll just wait around. So the high defense thing is working for the most part. But there certainly are some challenges. Namely, when we encounter enemies that surpass our defense. Yeah, we can do that. Sacrifice 1 more health on an ally. Okay. So now this archer's in range of these 2. So he can go back here, take him out. We're saving a little bit of time, but I really don't think we get the bonus anymore, right? Okay, we're down to 9. It's not bad. I think we're just going to walk in and keep dealing damage. Okay, so we can... Oh, hold on, what's their range like? So from that tile... It should be okay, I think. Let's do this. So he could hit our guy. Oh no, they could both hit our guy. Oh no, I just made a grave mistake. Oh no, we're gonna lose another ally. Silly me. Okay. Too bad. Goodbye. This one should be able to do that safely, unless... What? Do you have armor? Did I not realize that he has armor? He has magic resistance, but we don't... Oh, he's magic resistance, so we did 1 less damage with the Wretch. I didn't even realize. Oh, I'm so sorry, my friends. All right, our Wretch is on his own now. This is going to be an interesting adventure. Here we go. Well, we took them all out. got a bunch of script for it, but I think our trail will be ending soon. Certainly can't deal with this person, dealing 2 magic damage. So we'll just end on that golden tile and make our way out. The clatter of hard heels surrounds you, bouncing from the walls as your crew leaves. Yeah. Yep. Our 1 crew member leaves. The Dispellier. Whoa, look at this guy. And the Hunter. Look at this guy. 3 movement, 2 range, 2 damage, 1 resistance. Heck yeah, we'll take that. It's better than not having someone. And he's just really good. So this is the boons thing. I'm not interested in that. How much script did we make there? Surely we can get a good upgrade now. Maybe. With our 1 Wretch. 77. Hey, you know what? That's not bad. We could get some more damage. We get some more life as well. That might be worth it. We get more movement. Not bad. And... okay, there's a Hunter, supposedly. Where's this Dispellier? Archer, the Lancer. Oh, yeah, of course. It's not going to show us that we have them selected. The selection triangles are only for the units that we are starting the run with. So there's the Mortuum, who has awful stats. And he upgrades okay, but that's just overall looks pretty bad to me. Don't want to bother upgrading him. Where's this Dispellier guy? Does he not exist, or have I clicked over him? Oh, I have to find his little statuette in order to upgrade him. That's interesting. I hadn't quite realized that. Okay, okay. It makes sense. So let's increase our strength. Now we're dealing 3 damage, and we have 3 health. I think that will be enormously helpful. We'll just go for combat. Doesn't matter which one. You creep onwards, hoping to catch your foes unaware. Oh my goodness. You emerge from your last endeavor and are greeted by flowing water. Your enemies are hastily loading a riverboat, and more still are closing in. Right, so what do we have for damage here? 1 damages all around. 2 damage, but it's split. He has resistance. 2 damage. There's a lot of enemies. We can handle it. I'm throwing the Wretch in, and I think it's going to be just the Wretch. Because I don't want anybody else dying. We need to build up a crew. Let's go. If he's unkillable, then there's no harm sending him in. Look at this guy. Wait, did we just take a damage? Am I dumb? Hang on. He deals 2 magic damage. There are enemies dealing 2 magic damage. I didn't realize that. Okay. Well, now I know. And we didn't have enough damage to kill him because he has resistance. Oh, but he's leaving us alone. Well, that's nice. I'm still going to finish him off because I can't have him hanging around. Look at all these wolves. There you go. Okay, so I want to leave some of these guys alive so they can help finish off the wolves more quickly for me. Oh, and whatever these guys are. This is pretty neat. I like that there's enemies fighting each other. That's very cool. And the more zoomed in. Because I have only 1 crew, I guess? Or did I do that? Maybe I did that. Subconsciously. Unconsciously. Alright, we'll take them out. These little guys are really coming in. Okay, I think we'll leave the archer to help take out the 1 health enemies. And we'll just head over here. Oh yeah, these are mortuums. Right. Okay, we'll do that. We'll go after the archer. That was pretty cool. I like it. He tried to approach. He was too slow. A wise captain knows which fights to engage, and a stupid one engages them all anyway. I suppose we now know which one you are. What does he mean by that? Is he calling me wise or stupid? I actually don't know there. Dispellier and villager. Surely he's calling me wise, because sent in a guy to a fight that, well, I thought I couldn't lose, but it was a little bit wrong. Your focus is sharp, but that means nothing to this enemy. Be at the ready. Oh, we're going to be fighting a boss. Okay. Rushing water obfuscates your hearing, as does the rain pounding on hats and mantles. There is a magnificent bridge before you, and the path straight ahead draws you in. But even the architectural marvel fades away to the presence of the mysterious person hunched at the other end. Alright. What do we have? 111. 3 damage. Scary. Very scary. Yeah, it's kind of tough. Okay, so he does 3 damage as well, which is a problem for us. But we're doing the 3 damage and he has no armor. So honestly, we can just solo him. I could send the Wretch up and be perfectly fine. We take a hit or 2 from him, but we have 3 health. So let's do that. What's the range on these guys? Range is not bad. This guy dealing 3 damage is definitely kind of scary. I mean, he's the same as him. I'm really tempted to not bring anyone else, but we will. Here, let's put a Lancer, a couple of Dispelliers. Oh, these Dispelliers are so strong. I forgot. Unfortunately, they die in 1 hit to this guy. But he's not in range, so. He is. We'll move away. We'll lead our allies around to the left while the Wretch takes care of things. Okay. Lancer, take out those Mortuums. And Dispellier can deal damage, man. Unfortunately, this Dispellier will take a hit. That's okay. We're just gonna make our way up the bridge. Oh, he's helping us. So are they. I really like this conflict thing going on. It's neat. May as well just keep taking those guys out. We can't make it all the way up there, but he only has 1 attack anyway. Oh. Oh, that's interesting. Let's shoot him from across the way. Okay, I really like these guys. Alright, well, the Lancer's job is done. He can head back. And Dispellier may as well take this guy out so the other 2 can advance. Now, if we step forward... Where is he attacking us from? I think he has to attack in straight lines. Which means if I stand here, he'll be there, right? To attack us? Actually, if I just step forward, same thing. Yeah, he has to attack in straight lines. So our Dispellier here can stand behind. And he'll advance into our range, and he's just going to go down on the next round. That was easy. Because the Dispellier can flank. A little bit. Okay, and then we're going to approach things from behind. Although honestly, we could just get on the golden tile. We don't even need to finish off the rest of the enemies, even if they do provide a large amount of script. Oh wait, we're looking at 20 if we finish in another turn. That seems worth it. It's like 12, 24, another 12 for 36. So there is a lot of script if we go around the map taking everything out. But I'm tempted to just go. I really don't think we need to do much more here. Yeah, we could take a couple more guys out, I guess. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Undo. I want to undo that. I wasn't paying attention to their range. Oops, we're going to lose our Dispellier. That's sad. I messed up. Oh, no, we're not, because he has resistance to their magic. Haha. It's okay. Actually, I thought this archer was going to shoot us, but he is not, so we're totally fine. He has 1 resistance. 3 health, 1 resistance, which means we won't one-shot him. I'm just going to go over here, do that. Oh, I forgot about this guy. That's fine. We're just running. Get that Dispeller out of here. We have 2 health. How much script do we lose each turn? 18? It looks like just 1 total. You know what? Let's just do this. Poke. And Dispeller here. Poke. And then we're just gonna end the turn. We'll survive. Get a bunch of money. Seems good to me. A cacophonous sound rains from above. You instinctively drop to your stomach, laying flat, narrow, and covering your head. But there are no additional bursts of noise. You look up to see an airship, with its primary propeller coming up to speed. The vessel sails away from your position, heading north. You follow. Okay, look at that. We just defeated a boss. Well, you seem to have defeated a mighty foe. I can't deny my surprise. Your reward is the key to the Praetorium. Use it on the door across the parlor. Those stairwells are awfully dark, however. Have you found a suitable lamp yet? Never mind. Off you go. If you're fortunate, you'll find a few stronger pieces. Awesome. I accept your gift. But we're going to check out the Praetorium tomorrow.